Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Skims one in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for...
He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk. He won't be happy with that one. Back to the keeper it goes. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tomori. Now it's Politano. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinches it off him. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi makes a move down the right. He's got away. He's in plenty of space here.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. He has found a way through. And he shoots! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Carreras. Lacroix. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Totti. And here's Berbatov.
Berbatov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lacroix. Now it's Politano. Looking for options for movement. And Serginho. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That could spell trouble. And he is deftly away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne tries to play it through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne proves just a little bit too strong. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Ronald in, and again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Rodri clears it away. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It's played through for him. Takes a shot! Edmilson. Now it's Ronaldinho. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Cafu. Tomori. And that is the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
And a header! Nearly, but not quite. Lacroix gets over and intercepts, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Berbatov.
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pumps for safety. Pacho. Raul. And it's Serginho. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Politano.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Berbatov. Now it's Ronaldinho. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Carreras.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that is out of play. And that has left him in a heap. Raul. De Bruyne. Passes short and sharp. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Berbatov looking to add to his goal. Rodri. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Floated through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Peruzzi claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Rafinha, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tomori. Edmilson. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Rafinha. Here's Rodri. And it's Neymar. Edmilson. Lacroix. Cafu. Looking to play him in. Now it's Politano. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Totti! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Brazil have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Ronaldinho scooting forward. Totti. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's there to clear it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's nice. And that is that. Brazil bow out, defeat sealing their fate. Well, what are your thoughts on today's... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
Everyone, please welcome.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. So it's away we go then. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him.
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there, and he shoots! It's there!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Carreras cuts out the pass. Lovely bit of skill. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Crosses it in here. And straight back out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Politano. Cafu. Totti. Oh, it's a real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lacroix. Cafu. Here's Totti. Over to the right flank. Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a shade optimistic. And he passes it long.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Juve gets into a good position. Carreras tries to clear. Spread to the right. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Tomori. Carreras. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is good alertness. Raul. Swung over. And it's Salah. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foot in. Berbatov. Pacho gets over and intercepts. And here's Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hazard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Out of play for a goal kick.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. Bernardo Silva. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. Politano. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. That's a good ball out wide.
There will be one
Tries to
minute at
pass
a
it
time.
through. Not a hint of offside here. Rodri does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, great leap! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One perfect ball, one... And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially
And
destructive.
please welcome
That
our
certainly
man to the
seems to be the
field.
case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Totti. Serginho. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Raul. In with the challenge. Gerrard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Carreras. Edmilson. He's had it taken off him. Raul. Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nicely spread. Now it's Politano. Politano stood his ground strongly. And he cuts out the supply. Politano is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it out wide. Impressive jump! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Now he's off and running. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mohamed Salah! Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking to play him in. And it's Salah. And he's intervened well there. Berbatov. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Politano is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. They get a throw in. Played in. Terrific effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Berbatov. Van Dijk. Just 5 minutes remaining now. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Totti. Can he get it through? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Duke going after that. Lacroix. Edmilson. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. And that is